We have 5x plus 2y, that quantity to the 13th power, and we want to find the coefficient of y to the 5th. Well, the binomial theorem tells us that we're going to have 5x to some power, 2y to some power, and something to choose something. And this top number here will be a 13. Well, we want y to the 5th, so this 2y has to be to the 5th power. Now the exponents of your 5x and 2y have to add to be 13. So this has got to be to the 8th power. And then for our bottom number, we can do 13 choose 8 or 13 choose 5. It doesn't matter, they're the same number. I'll just put a 5. Okay, so let's find out what this is. Let's go off to the side and find out 13 choose 5. This really means 13 factorial over 5 factorial times 8 factorial. Well, let's do some simplifying. This is like 13 times 12 times 11 all the way down to, I'm going to stop at 8 factorial. And that's because I know I can cancel that 8 factorial in the denominator. And then we have a 5 times a 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Well, we've got a 5 and a 2, that's 10, so we could cancel those. We have a 4 times 3, that's 12, so we'll cancel that with a 12. And we end up 13 times 11 times 9. 11 times 9 is 99, so we just got to go off to the side and do 13 times 99. So this is 1,287. Now let's look at 5x to the 8th. 5 to the 8th we're going to need our calculator for. I'll just write 5 to the 8th. And we're going to also have a 2 to the 5th. And we'll have an x to the 8th and a y to the 5th. We get 1.60875 times 10 to the 10th power. Pretty big. X to the 8th, y to the 5th. So the coefficient of y to the 5th will be this part. We'd like to find the 10th term of this expansion now. Let's write out the first few terms so we can get a pattern and figure out what's going to happen in the 10th term. Following that pattern to get to the 10th term, we're going to have 13. Okay, we started at 0, so we're going to only be up till 9. We're going to have 5x to be determined, and we're going to have 2y. Let's see, we started at 0, then we went up to 1 for the second. We're going to have the to the 9th power, so that means the 5x is going to be to the 4th power, because these need to add up to be 13. Okay, so now we just need to find 13 choose 9, 5 to the 4th, 2 to the 9th. So 13 choose 9 is 715. 5 to the 4th is 625. And we have x to the 4th. And then 2 to the 9th is 512 times y to the 9th. Putting all our constants together, 2, 2, 8, 8. And then 5 zeros, x to the 4th, y to the 9th.